All right, people, welcome back. Listen, I've got an exciting video for you guys tonight because I will be giving you guys the next steps in our 100K challenge. People, this year I started the 100K challenge to help every single one of you guys get to your first $100,000 using the markets. And those of you guys who've been tapped into the channel, you know that, listen, we have delivered phenomenal profits and returns for the people of our community over here. But listen, even though we have hit magnificent levels of success, you guys already know I'm not stopping until every single one of you guys makes $100,000 in the markets with me. So listen, even though we have climbed to incredible heights in our 100K challenge, the mission continues, people. So you guys stay locked into this one because I've got some key information and some updates you guys are most certainly gonna want to hear about. Listen, also, you guys check it out. One of our key names in our 100K challenge has gone ahead and delivered another sensational set of returns this week, people. So listen, I'm gonna give you guys the latest and greatest on that and how you guys can continue to stay winning in the name. But check it out. Speaking of sensational moves, those who are in the team, I just dropped our next game plan. Yes, gave you guys the blueprint for our very next option play. Now, for those of you guys who have just landed and found our community over here, let me just go ahead and show you guys what it looks like when myself and the team pull up to the options market. Check it out, because the last time we ran the option play, we got Delhi, who went ahead and made $1,700 on the option play. Doesn't stop there. Check out Goat Squad with the $2,500 in our Uber play that we ran just a couple of days ago. Check out Kingsley with a 217% RLE, the man who gets into every play with a 1,250% in return. And we got Andrew with a $4,000 in profit on the play. Listen, I can continue to show you guys the success, the profit windfalls from all the members, but that gives you guys a flavor most certainly of the numbers that we achieve collectively as a team. And that being said, listen, people, if you aren't already in the team with us, knocking it out of the park with the option plays, there's a link down below. You guys follow through with that, join the team, and you guys get prepared and get ready for the next one with us. Listen, we've got an amazing community and we're going to continue to rise to the top, and we'd love to see you guys there. All right. Listen, people, in today's video, I've got a very, very exciting one and a very important one, because it's time for me to prepare you guys for the very next steps to achieving your 100K within the stock market with me. All right. Now, we got to circle back and talk about this name right here. All right. Needs no introduction. This is a name that I put you guys in at $45 at the start of the year, people. Check out the performance on that. And getting you guys into names like this, all right, overlooked strategic tactical plays, is what is going to get you guys achieving your $100,000. And tons of you guys got in at this name with me at $45. You guys took it higher, took it through the 70s, took it through the 90s, took it to 100. And when things got rough, when things got turbulent, when the market sent it lower, I told you guys one thing and one thing only: continue to buy in the name, people. Let's overlook the noise and take this to the top. And that's exactly what you guys did with me. And now we are sitting here at $142. All right, listen, proud of all of you guys who continue to win in this name with me. Now, here's the thing, people. Make sure you guys are watching all the videos. Make sure you guys are tapping into the channel each and every week and every single time I drop a video, because listen, when I pull up here on the YouTube platform, it's only to make you guys money. And those of you guys who saw the last update on Hood a week ago, I told you guys, listen, even though this has hit our short-term targets of $120, $125, I gave you guys the advice that you want to stay 10 toes down in the name. Why? Because as this continues to move higher, you are going to continue to benefit. All right, I told you guys not to sell out a single share of stock. And if you check out the performance on the last couple of days, you guys will see exactly why, as this thing has broken through the 130s, broken into the 140s, and continues to be a cash generating machine for the people over here. Now, here's the thing. Listen, if you are brand new to our 100K challenge and you see our play Robinhood in the stratosphere right now and you want a piece of the action, listen, you guys just continue to stay tuned, because in a minute I'm going to show you guys two names that you can get into and start participating in this 100K challenge with us that will be showing movements just like it's in Robinhood has over the last 3 months, over the last 6 months, right? Their time is coming, so I want you guys in those names, right? But before I get to that, let's just go ahead and give you guys another update on one of our key plays in the 100k challenge, and that is none other than Micron. You guys see it right here. As a matter of fact, show you guys, this thing is at damn near all-time high levels, and this is a name I put you guys in at 105 bucks. All right, people, so again, the advice remains the same. You guys stay 10 toes down in this one and don't sell a single share of stock. Right? Why? Because this has room to the 200 buck mark. All right, by the time we wrap up this year, so that's still phenomenal returns. It's gonna keep the profits rolling in for you guys on your 100k challenge. But I want to let you guys know that, listen, we're seeing some slowdown in momentum behind the scenes, so don't be surprised and don't be shaking out the play if we get some short-term volatility, if they send this down to the 150s or just under. Listen, that right there, I'm gonna give you guys an update. When that happens, that could be the next buying opportunity. Okay, people, so listen, again, another name that you guys have done phenomenally well with me in. We're taking this one to the top. We're taking this higher. But as promised, I did tell you guys that, listen, even though we got tons of names in the 100k challenges, not just these, right? Tons of others, whether we're talking about Uber, all right, that have gone to phenomenal heights. There's always going to be names that you guys can take advantage of, okay? And I'm always going to make sure I put you guys in those names. They're going to allow you guys to go ahead and achieve that 100k in no time, right? Check it out. Check out the first one, and that is none other than AMD, okay, people? So even though we got names like Hood, names like Micron, names like Uber that have just generated hundreds of % in return for us, okay, in the stock market on our 100k challenge, AMD is going to have their time. So what the market's doing right now is it's overlooking the name and not appreciating, okay? The only reason why AMD is here and not in the 190s, not in the 200s, is because the market has placed too much emphasis on that Intel Nvidia deal. And they have forgotten that AMD is a key player in this AI revolution, people. And we are taking advantage of it right now, okay? Take a look at the charts, right? Something interesting is going on. We know that this has got some heavy resistance at the 161 level. But take a look at the lows. You guys can see we're printing a succession of higher lows. So what this means is, yes, even though we have got the sellers in full force in the building, the buyers are starting to pick up momentum. The buyers are starting to break ground underneath the surface of the markets. And that means one thing and one thing only: AMD's time to rocket higher is coming. As every day goes by, we're closer and closer to seeing an explosive move in this name. And that is why, if you guys are new to the 100k challenge, it's time to start participating. It's time to start picking this one up in the stock market where it's at right now, before this thing gets to the 170s, before it gets to the 180s. As a matter of fact, I'll let you guys know, by the time we wrap up this year, guess what? AMD is going to be at 200 bucks, people. So that alone is going to get you guys moving and grooving in the 100k challenge. That's going to be an amazing start for you guys who are just joining, and that is going to be a amazing contribution to you guys who are already in the 100k challenge. Okay, doesn't stop there, because there's another name that I need you guys to be taking maximum advantage of right now, because listen, celebrations will be in order very soon on this name when it starts to really get going, and that is none other than Bitcoin. Now, people, this is a name we have been in since 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. We've already made 100% clean on this one, but we are taking this one to the top as well, okay? And here's the thing. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been helping you guys build and accumulate your position between the 109 to the 116,000 level, okay? So you guys should have already started to be in motion, collecting this, accumulating your position. And if you're brand new, the time is now to start in this name. Why? Because listen, people, even though it's 114,000 right now, by the time we close out this year, this is going to be 140,000. Tons of upside, tons of room, and we're going to continue to take this higher, okay, people? So you guys get busy on AMD, you guys get busy on Bitcoin, all right? These are going to be the next names that are going to have their meteoric rise that we are going to be celebrating in full force over here when we start to see them climb, okay? And if you guys are wondering, That sounds amazing, but I don't have the capital to go ahead and take advantage of these names. This is what we do behind the scenes with the team in the options market. Help the team run it up, make the big bucks using the option plays, right? Turning a small amount of capital into a significant amount of capital, and then they can go ahead and deploy it into these names like Bitcoin, like AMD, that have tons of upside between now and the end of the year, people. And that is how it's done. That is how you maximize everything the market has got to give you. All right, people. So listen, that's been the video for today. That's been our 100K challenge. You guys get busy for me, and I'll see all of you guys on the next one.